Hi, Tyson Mutrux here, the Mutrux Firm Injury Lawyers. Today I'm talking about how long an average personal injury jury trial is in the state of Missouri. Now I'm going to start with this caveat. Usually this depends heavily on the number of witnesses you have, and in particular, the number of experts you have on both sides. Okay, so let's start with that because in reality, a jury trial could be as few as 2 days or as many as several weeks or months. Okay, so I'll just start with that caveat. So I'm going to talk about the average personal injury jury trial, and usually those range between 3 days and 5 days, and usually probably skews more towards the 3-day mark, 3 to 4 day mark. And it's usually a day, half a day to a day for jury selection and doing opening statements. Then you've got about a day to a day and a half for the plaintiff's case in chief. Sometimes you take the end of the day off for the parties to start working on jury instructions with each other and with the judge, because there's a lot going on behind closed doors without the jury present, or really just formalities, having to deal with things like jury instructions. We've got motions that are going on as the trial is going on that the jury never gets to hear. And so sometimes we have to take an hour or two or half a day off just to deal with those issues. And then after the plaintiff's case, after the plaintiff rests, then you've got about half a day to a day, sometimes longer, but for the defense case is not normally as long as the plaintiff's case. Sometimes it's longer, but that's typically not the case because the plaintiff has the burden of proof, and so they're typically putting on more evidence. All right, and then the defense, their job is to poke holes, and so it's easier to poke holes than it is to build a case, and so that's why it takes a little bit less time for them. And then again, you may sometimes take a half a day off for the parties to then do closing statements on the final day, closing arguments. And then after that, you've got deliberations. So that's how you get to that right around 3 to 5 day mark is on your average jury trial. And again, there are exceptions to that, and sometimes they're less, sometimes they're more. It really just depends. But that's the template for a typical injury trial. And another thing is it depends on the venue. Some judges in the state of Missouri give you far less time. So sometimes you have to fit it into smaller time constraints, which definitely affects how long the trial will take. All right, if you have any questions about that, give us a call, 888-550-4026. You can also check us out at TysonMutrux.com. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, and also like us on Facebook. We have a lot of explainer videos that we share every single day on Facebook and a lot of other great information. All right, everybody, take care. See ya.